As you might have put on Facebook, if you don't notice on Facebook, you'll notice this from the other day. Someone missing on this channel now, and that someone is Shannon.
Yeah,
Like, we're not getting the full detail of what happened, but do you reckon that's going to affect you, like going to spots? Because like obviously she was like with you a lot, and it's just like someone constantly there. And like, I'd be down to go, but like I've got my own personal life, I could be busy too.
She rang us, she got my number and phoned us. She actually worked for Sky, so if anybody's got any issues. But yeah, she phoned us last night and we watched it.
As soon as I finished and just like went the other side of the street to get back to the car, it just was somebody's front fucking garden. And they just were in the window watching me.
And I was going to all the different locations and stuff. That's pretty much how, it's pretty much all about vaccines.
Long time no see.
Oh man, it's been absolutely mad, hasn't it?
Oh aye. Corona.
Virus.
What have you done to this channel's, basically every channel on YouTube, not being able to do what they want.
Absolutely mad, like.
Oh, definitely. What you been up to, like, in Corona, in quarantine?
Well, to be honest, like, I think the first few weeks of quarantine was quite difficult. I think it was difficult for everybody out there. But my life personally, until recently, it hasn't really changed. I've still been filming, but when we were on lockdown for that, remember when it was just like an hour? You're only allowed out for an hour. It was just like washing my car every single day and stuff, and you're just struggling to find like things to do really and stuff. So
I'm so glad that it's basically all over. Never been as happy in my life. I didn't think we'd live a history lesson.
It's mad, isn't it?
That is weird.
Like, what do you think of like today's news? This will probably be like, it's pre-recorded obviously, guys, but today's news, he said he's going to open pubs and...
He's scrapped and the pubs are opening afterwards.
So do you think it's going to, think it's going to go away, or do you think it's going to rise again?
Oh, depends, obviously, it depends. If you go out when the pubs reopen, like nightclubs, firstly, I think you're absolutely stupid for going out that early in it.
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm personally not going out until it's all completely done. Because my mum's got heart problems, so she had them last year, but she was in hospital, in and out. I'm not taking a risk for her safety.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think like until there's a vaccine or a proper cure, I think everybody's just risking a second peak on this virus. I think they have got tablets now. I read it just on Facebook the other day that pretty much it's to stop the death rate and stuff, like helping people not die from it.
I know.
I think, but...
Oh, mate. I'm just glad it's over, really glad it's over.
Absolutely crazy, like.
Definitely.
So, like, future videos, I'm just going to jump right into this. Future videos, what?
Well, lockdown, I've been thinking my channel hasn't been for like what I wanted for ages now. Like 2018, I tried something, potentially it worked, then I was like, is it for me? I don't really think so, because I couldn't be that age doing the skit videos I do now.
Yeah. So it's a bit like Joe Weller's podcast, really, because I seen he was talking about it the other day about he's not the old Joe Weller, like, didn't he? Used to make like videos.
Piss tech videos.
Yeah, but now he's changed his content up and he's doing more podcasts and...
I want to just get into like... I want to do stuff that I've done, but I don't want to be as big as a kid as I was in the past. Like, I want to be sensible.
Yeah.
For like job opportunity reasons and that.
Yeah.
In case they find us, they're like, hello. That was me when I was 15.
So guys, I'm probably thinking that you guys obviously watching my channel, you've subscribed because I do abandoned buildings and stuff. But this is the new channel, so if you're new to this channel and you want to know about my old channel, it did get hacked. But Pulaski Games did appear in a lot of abandoned videos with me on the old channel.
8, 10.
Yeah, there was a lot.
8 to 10, 6 to 10. Went around that number.
Yeah, there was quite. Like, we were in Scotland every single weekend. But if you guys, I'm sure Ryan will as well, want to see more collabs on abandoned videos and stuff like that, then yeah, I'm sure Ryan will be down to do them kind of videos.
Like, I've got videos planned in a book I've got upstairs. It's just finding time, money, and people to record them with. Like, you could have like 5 people for like one video I've got planned, and I just reckon it'd be absolute banter.
Yeah.
No rules or limits to it. Just getting absolutely steaming on camera, having a laugh, and that's part of the challenge.
Absolutely mad, like.
Oh, definitely. And I'm not saying my other friends wouldn't want to do it, but YouTube hasn't really been their thing. One of my friends that would get down to do it, can't really say what happened.
No, too personal.
Yeah.
But I mean, this podcast, I want to ask you as well, Ryan. Obviously, we're trying to be a bit professional.
It took about maybe half an hour, 25 minutes to set up. Best we can get with 2 cameras.
But I am thinking though, I did put on Snapchat before, well, just before we started this recording, I've asked a few people for a few questions, and I've got some questions coming, but they are a bit rude. So, but I mean, that's up to you if you want to go into that kind. But
I don't mind.
So, yeah, I mean, is it out before we jump into stuff like that? Or?
As you might have put on Facebook, if you got Lewis on Facebook, you'll notice this from the other day. Someone missing on this channel now, and that someone is Shannon.
Yeah.
Like, we're not getting into full detail what happened, but do you reckon that's gonna affect you, like going to spots? Because like obviously she was like with you a lot, and it's just like someone constantly there, and like I'd be down to go, but like I've got my own personal life, I could be busy too.
That's a good question. That. Yeah, like literally. Everywhere I've gone, and everywhere I go, obviously you guys will know Shannon's been there with us. So going places like now and stuff, even just on like a general life, I'm going to places and there's always like memories there and stuff.
Yeah.
But to answer like your question, I think I've filmed 3 videos without her now, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is weird not having her there. Yeah, it is really weird, but I mean, if you were to come, or like any other YouTuber, or no, like somebody was there with us, I think it would make it a lot better. But I think like through every like dark day and stuff, there's definitely a bright.
You've got to live your dark days to see your next bright day.
I agree. Like I think I just want to say, like, to anybody who's watching this with like depression and stuff, like
it's okay to come out
publicly with it.
Best to come out than to keep it to yourself. I found that out a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I cannot appreciate everybody. Not appreciate as what am I trying to say? What is the word here? Can't appreciate enough what everyone's done for me.
I feel like I want to thank everybody, especially like my close mates, even Ryan. Like, thanks for like being there and stuff.
Sorry.
And I mean, I'm not over it yet, and I probably won't be for a long time. But I ain't gonna sit around and, you know, just dwell on the past and stuff, because what happened, and life goes on. I suppose we can only get better.
That comes onto a topic, like, I'm guessing you've met through a dating app.
No.
No.
But I will, because I know you wanted to talk about that, so I have got a question to fire back at you with that, yeah, no, but yeah, I genuinely met Shannon in Asda, to be honest.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, I'm back on Tinder. You want to hit us up? You know where to go, guys.
Firstly, but like, what's your like opinion on dating apps? Like,
Well,
do you think they're like good, effective, should be allowed in that?
personally, I feel it depends what people are using it for.
Yeah.
Obviously, it does say dating apps, but you do get a lot of people out there using it for friendships and stuff as well, I suppose.
Aye, very true.
My personal experience, this happened yesterday, and I matched with, this was on Tinder, I matched with a person on Tinder, and obviously I was in like quite a bad way yesterday, and I told her everything like on Tinder, and she phoned us up. She was actually from Newcastle, because I'd been exploring in Newcastle, so the Tinder like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, like the radar was in Newcastle.
Aye,
So that,
Newcastle's not far from working really.
yeah.
Like, hour and 20 minutes.
So I met, she rang us, she got my number and phoned us. She actually works for Sky.
Hmm.
So if anybody's got any issues and stuff. But yeah, she phoned us last night and it was absolutely like...
It's inspirational speech. She might as well call him Nelson Mandela. He's not called Nelson Mandela. Oh, you know what I mean, don't you? I forgot his name now.
We can't be going into that.
Like, I see where it comes from, people getting friends and that from it, not taking it absolutely serious.
Yeah.
But personally, they're not for me. Like, I think I've had one dating app, and this was only maybe last month I got it. It's deleted from my phone now. It's just not for me. It felt absolutely strange being on it. Like, I wasn't obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I was going on it like every 3 days and just swiping, see if that happened. And don't get me wrong, I had messages on it, just didn't reply to them. But you gotta be careful as well. As long as you're not like going there for loads, if you get me, like you could get like a relationship out of it, yeah, I mean, like, but you don't know who you're gonna meet.
You don't. It could be absolutely anybody. Because I know a lot of youngsters these days, they do lie about age and stuff.
Yeah, some people could be like 16, 17, and you could be like maybe, let's say, 21.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like 18 to 19, and there's like 21 to 23 category, it's not bad if you ask me.
Yeah.
They're legal, but you don't want that age to seem a bit dodgy. And if they lied and they're realistically 16 and you're like 21 and that, you wouldn't get arrested because they're legal if you're 16. But
I think the public have got an opinion on stuff like that.
Yeah, got an opinion. Everyone's got an opinion really, but well, everyone is the public. But it's just, you've got to be careful. Like, you could meet people who are like, oh yeah, they could be spot on and that. For all you know, there could be a predator, a rapist, anything.
There could be. Definitely, most definitely. Like, I mean, if you've got a child and you're watching this and they are using dating websites, then make sure you keep a close eye on who they're talking to and
Definitely.
make sure they're safe. And if it's a first time on that and first time using a date and you are just over 16 or 16, I mean, I'll probably get slated for this, but if you are a parent and you're looking out for your kid, you know, meet that person with them maybe, you know.
Yeah. Like, make sure that they're safe, because if they're safe, then better. Like, if they've met their parents, or just like they've been on a few dates, seen them a few times, and you've just like met them, then they'd be like, oh, I've met the parents. If I didn't want this person now, they're gonna throttle me.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, dating websites, they're good, but they're also a bit dodgy as well.
Yeah, like, fair enough if you're, I'm not gonna say you're a slut because that's a harsh word, but if you're into one night stands, then fair enough, as long as that person's consented to it as well. But just be careful, they could have anything.
They could, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Just leave that in there.
We'll just leave that one there. I've got I've got some questions coming just this second.
Yeah.
We've got 3 questions out, so it's up. Do you want us to read them out or?
Might as well.
These are off Declan Briggs. He told us to shout him out, so there you go, Declan. What is your all-time favourite video?
Oh, mine. Of ours, like, together.
No, anything. Like, could be yours by yourself or
my personal, one of my favourites, I've got a few. I've got one from when I was like, I just turned 18, and me, my cousin, and one of my, was it one or two? Two? One of my mates I've still got now, and one that I can't go into detail about because it's not my word to say, or anyone on the internet's word to say. We did a Christmas video, and I'm more than positive there's 4 of us. I'm more than positive there was actually 4, and basically we just did like question. I can't really remember the video, but it was just absolute banter. It only took like 20 minutes to film, and by the end of it we were all absolutely fucking howling. Or it could have been this one I did called Egg or No Egg. That was a quickly recorded video, came up with on the spot. Went to the local shop literally just over there because we needed the equipment, and we were like, right, Rye's going on older, needs a video for next week, because this is when my channel was absolutely like booming with content, and you guys were like coming in every day, well, not every day, but like maybe 2-3 times a week watching me and just enjoying it a lot more. Like, and I was personally enjoying the videos a lot more then as a young kid, not really caring about my reputation or anything unlike I do now because I'm into the working life, and it was just absolute fucking banter, mate.
And sounds crazy. It really does.
But if I had to pick an explore between me and Lou, I don't know, we haven't done many. I don't think we've done one since. We've only done one actually since the last podcast.
He said, well, that's the third question. He put, I know it's probably a different type of thing, but he said, what's the scariest place you have ever been? Like, explored, me and you.
What was that house called in Scotland, in the middle of the woods?
Every time, if you're not new to the channel, you know exactly what's coming.
Absolutely scary, mate.
What's it called? East End House.
Ah, the East End House, mate. Absolutely scary. Just put it straight. Scary.
It will absolutely. I mean, right. Put it this way: any horror movie you've ever watched and thought, like, I couldn't do that in real life, go to East End House. Or if you don't get scared, go to East End House, because honest to God, it's literally in the middle of like a forest.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, literally, we were looking for it maybe 3 hours.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Because first didn't we go to that orphanage, and there was
we went to an orphanage, and we're like, where the fucking hell are we? And we asked where East End House was, and they're like, you're a bit off it, lads. Just about 20 miles off it. It's that way.
And we were dying for a piece, and we we drove down a one-way street.
And Lado said to us, good luck at finding it though, because you're not the first person that's asked us that. Like, literally, we were like, oh, this must be quite hard or easy to find, and we were having a piss.
Just get it out there, lad.
Right. Yeah, well, you could have said that, especially if you lived in the house with the window. Right, we were having a piss. It was basically about to be dark, and what we thought was just
a bit of grass, really.
Just a tree and the grass, like not one tree, maybe 5, 6 normal sized trees you see in a fucking park, basically. Oh God.
I mean, he sent us another question in here, and he says, how long have you two been doing YouTube?
10 year, mate.
Fuck me.
It's not went off, has it? But I forgot to say in the last bit, we eventually found the house. It was in the middle of the woods, about 2 mile walk. 2 mile walk, pissing down rain, pitch black.
Muddy.
Man, muddy as fuck, aye. Past someone's absolute caravan thing. The only way we found it is because he went over to tie his shoelaces, and I walked on and went, what the fuck? It's massive!
That's cool. Oh, it was scary, guys. Like, literally.
I think it was least expected because I just turned round to find you and all, I literally just went, and I was like, and then I just shouted what I shouted then. But the crack about the trees, like he said, he was to the side, so this was lucky. We just both having a piss, and I picked like the central tree. And as soon as I finished and just like went the other side of this tree to get back to the car, it just was somebody's front fucking garden.
It just was a garden. It was just there,
They
wasn't
just were in the window watching me.
it? Like, we're that fucking thick. We didn't even look up.
No,
We were
I
just
didn't look.
dying for the
But
piss.
to be fair, it was a massive front garden, like you'd expect, like a mansion or something, like that size. Your camera's just knocked off, but
Yeah,
that
you're
was
exactly.
you just would not have expected it one bit, because it was a bit like down, maybe 20-25 meters. There was trees in the way, and eventually he just did see me little knob, didn't he? He just seen my little knob. Oh,
Sorry about this.
it's alright.
Sorry about that, guys. My camera overheated, so I'll go back now. Probably for about another 5 seconds, and then I'll knock back off again. But
What's the second question?
It was how long? I think it was how long have you done YouTube? I didn't.
Oh shit, I have 10 years.
10 years. I've done YouTube for what, maybe 2 years now? 3 years?
2.5. That's it.
I think about 2.5 years now, guys. Obviously,
Fucking flew in.
fucking flew in it, that's right. Best thing I've ever done. People get slated for doing YouTube, and I just want to say it's the best thing you could ever do. Like, I've met mates out of it, I've met a lot of people filming.
Yeah, Newcastle was absolutely class. Like,
Public videos.
on,
great.
you can
Like,
see like Willany and Cam Kirkham is really well known up here still, even though they've moved. No, Cam's moved back actually. If you even moved, because you think you jinxed that a bit more than 5 seconds, but as Cam moved like down to London, and then he's came back, and he gets about 50,000 views minimum a video. He's got a second channel. I still need to watch some videos in there. It's absolutely class. But Cam Kirkham, he even gave me a shout out in a video, didn't he? I forgot about that. Cheers, Cam.
I'm just gonna pop in. I'm just letting my camera cool down, so
Yeah.
still it is, but you'll be able to just focus on you for now, just until our camera cools down for 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's helped us out with depression. It's helped us out a lot, and especially this time around, it is gonna. I'm looking at the camera there, guys, and it isn't even on, but yeah, it's helping us out quite a lot as well this time as well, and getting out, getting busy, and
doing stuff.
exactly. That's. I mean, I want to point on that as well. I want to talk about, depression and, feeling down, just everything around that whole.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting a lot of questions recently, sending in stuff about like how you cope, and I just want to talk about video. I haven't talked about it before, so I thought I would talk about.
Might as well. Obviously, it's fucking hard. Like really hard, because you went with Shannon for
3 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, something like that.
I thought it was like a year and a half or something. Maybe.
No, it was about 2 years.
You met at Christmas once, didn't you?
Yeah, we did fall out and then we got back together.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
split up for about 3 months.
And then, honestly, you've done loads and loads and loads and loads of memories with her. Like, I could say, well, I've done about maybe 8 videos, not all that of a thing, and Shannon's been in the background or on like camera. It's like she's been there with us, and Lewis has probably done easily,
Every single video on his channel until now.
yeah, maybe like 150 videos.
Fucking mad, like.
Easily 150, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I mean, don't get us wrong, and I don't mean to sound harsh, but I know it's going to come out as harsh to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But since all of this is going on, I've seen true colours with everybody, and I have been getting messages saying like, I prefer, you know, because when I first started doing YouTube, I was doing it by myself, and
that was like, I couldn't really say it was me because I was like a kid, 11, 10 when I didn't know YouTube existed till 2010, 2011. First YouTube video I watched, I can still name. First YouTuber I not met, I watched as well, can still name his name. And it was iSexy's Christmas video, Fred's Christmas. So that was my first ever video.
yeah,
And then my second videos were like, they're just iSexy. And then my mate goes, oh yeah, I do YouTube, I've got like 200 subs. It's like, oh go on, show us your videos. And this was way before, like, he's just a kid at the end of the day, using his iPhone and that, like, recording his screen, but making sure it's a majority of the screen is his telly.
yeah.
And it's like making gaming videos like that. And then one of them that was like really technical and that, he knew what he was doing on laptops. He just used to make montages, Call of Duty stuff. One video I'm actually a bit known for is that Ain't Nobody Got Time for That remix, like back in the day. Like, he made that for both our channels. He goes, you know what, right? You post that on your channel and all. I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, it might get more views, it might bang. It got about, I don't know, I think it definitely got 40,000 views in one day on his channel. That's how easy YouTube was back then.
Yeah.
We were fucking 13 about that age, banging 40,000 views a day. Oh, I don't even get 40,000 views a year. But, yep, like I said, that got 40,000 views from night when he uploaded it till the morning we woke up, and it got about 13,000 for me. But it's when it was going round, it literally just been on Russell Howard like the night before. Ain't nobody got time for that. It was like that, so it was popping. We jumped on it, and 13-year-old banged it. Like, we even made random videos and all that night. Like, we're literally just having fun on an iPad using these like editing software things that were fucking shite admittedly, but you could like fly helicopters in and they'd shoot at you, and it was just the worst editing ever. But they were still getting like 300, 400 views a video.
Fucking mad. Mad, like.
I don't know.
I just want to jump back onto the topic about like depression as well. Can't remember what I was saying now, but yeah. Oh, I was saying like it sounds harsh, but I've been getting a lot of messages saying, because I started YouTube myself, that people are saying like I'm back to my roots now and we enjoy your videos better. You know, without Shannon in the videos. I mean, some people say they enjoy them better with her,
Yeah.
but personally, it is what it is. I'm fucking.
I think Flex Urban Exploring had a major impact on your starting as well. Did you
Definitely.
meeting?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we get on now. Have you got a ghost in yours?
Yeah, busy.
Yeah, Flex was there when I come out of a 3-year relationship. I was depressed, down. He was doing YouTube at the time, so obviously I was hanging around with him, and I was going to all these different abandoned locations and stuff, and
Got your camera, didn't you?
that's pretty much how, it's pretty much how I got into doing all this, and I've never looked back since. It got us out of depression, and it helped us out massively, and I think to anybody who's into YouTube and you are suffering and you think you could do this, then do it, because when I started, I wasn't very good at, I had like an American accent when I was talking to the camera, like I didn't even know how to interact with people, and now look at like us two both. I mean, we've come like so far, and I mean, I didn't even know Ryan until I met him out round town.
Yeah, I was at work when I met him. I was like, if you don't know the story how we met, I've said it in the last podcast we did with each other. Basically, done piss tech videos 2018. Got told about Lou, and someone was like, oh yeah, he goes out with my ex. I was like, alright, not really relevant that. But yeah, that's
It goes out with my ex. I am not a slag. Yet.
But anyways, it was like saying you should check out his channel, see what you can do about it. I was like, I spent maybe 45 minutes to an hour watching content, maybe 3-4 videos. He messaged me back, are you going to do it? It's like, no, because I actually enjoy it, it's different. We live in Cumbria, barely any abandoned spots in Cumbria, and this guy's still found spots to go to.
I remember you asking for a photo in was Yankees at the time. It was called Yankees at the time, and
it's on my Instagram now.
on his Instagram, link in description, guys. But yeah, I mean,
get Lasky to 5K.
I've never looked back. I really haven't. Like, I've met Ryan that night. We were messaging each other. We done a video together. We met up, done a video together. I've never looked back. Like, he's
I think it took
one
us
of
absolute months to record and all together.
did I
Like the first time was an absolute. Was it a failed attempt in Carlisle? Did we record this twice? Pick up lines in public.
Yeah. Was that our first video together? Pick up. I think it was, wasn't it?
Nah, it can't be. I can't remember. I think it was. People are saying, how do we have the balls to just do that?
Yeah.
End of the day, you're just interacting with the public. Probably most of them would be thinking, well, what freaks, eh? But the ones that I have a laugh with you, you're making them have a laugh. Making them like realise you're actually good people when you have a crack with you off camera and all, because that's happened to us with, like, I'd say, we were at Newcastle, everybody was having a crack with us. Most people were.
Yeah.
One group walked off and that was my fault for being along. I didn't understand something. And they were just like, yeah, we're going now. And I was like, I'll just fuck this up, haven't I? Because they were the best lot. Well, I wouldn't say the best lot, but they were good crack. And they was like having a right laugh on camera.
I mean, I think like public videos and that, it does give you a lot of confidence to do.
You, like, I don't think you can be shy when it comes to public videos, personal opinion.
No.
You've got to know how to talk.
Yeah, and even if you don't, practice makes perfect, I suppose.
Yeah, like, you couldn't be out in public and just go, ask you a question. Yeah.
How big is your willy? Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we've done it Carlisle, Newcastle.
It's Carlisle and Newcastle.
Newcastle for now, they've got lockdown, so pretty much.
Yeah, but there's cities I want to go to up north, which I'm sure Lou will be down for.
Yeah.
Like, because spend a day there, spend a night there, and we'll just come back in the car at night.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Manny, they are two cities, rough cities, really, really rough cities. But public videos at night time there, I think will be absolute banging. As well
Manchester.
But, like, it's weird because I've been in cities before. We said this the other day, and you see these cars which are like really rich cars, maybe like at least 900 grand, and there's like blacked out windows, and then there's cars around them which you can tell are their security, like they're going somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, who are you? Are you H? Are you Bugsy Malone? Are you A-Star?
Good old Bugsy Malone. Shout out Bugsy.
Bugsy. Glad you're getting better, pal.
Yes. Bugsy's on.
Get back on the scene.
Yeah, man.
You got anything else to say? Like?
I've got a little. I haven't got any questions coming, but I do want to talk about music.
Oh yeah. I'm down for music.
Because we've been talking about making a track. Obviously, I wanted to make a summer track, but summer's pretty much over now. But as long as we've got a tune, we will have a tune coming. Most definitely, stay tuned for that. But
I've been 6 months at work before maybe release one, maybe 4 or 5 months minimum.
yeah, but we definitely have one coming. I think it's gonna be a vibe, like, you know what I mean. It's gonna be it's gonna bang. No matter, it's gonna bang. I'm telling you guys.
Personally, never made music, can't sing. But I'm always down for trying new things. Like, if you guys like it, then you like it. If you don't like it, then you don't like it.
Yeah.
We're just having fun.
Just having fun out here, enjoying life while we're still alive, and we're gonna make a banger. I'm telling you now, guys, we're making a banger.
We are young. I'm 20. Like, I've still got my whole life to live. If you want to take the piss out, then it's just gonna ignore you, personally. And if you're there like, oh, can't wait for this, then thank you. But as well, if you're there to take the piss, we are winning because you'll have heard it, and you'll have clicked on the video, and you'll have heard the song, and whatever we do, you're just losing basically because we've made you click it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Every click, every dislikes. I've noticed a lot of people are disliking my videos now, and it's helping us out because YouTube algorithm is like a like and a dislike means the same thing to YouTube. It's just people interacting with your content. So I want to say thank you to you who has disliked my videos. Thank you very much.
I just take dislikes as motivation.
Yeah.
Like, they're making you realise you need to up your content and that. Like, that's it. Like,
That's a good way of looking at that.
I know they'll get many likes, like the max likes get probably 20, 30, but you got to start somewhere, and you guys have got to realise this is just a hobby, it's not a full-time job. We're not really taking it that serious, to be fair, but still, we just do what we want to do. And personally, I do YouTube because I like to entertain people. I mean, I'm not a Jimmy Carr, I'm not going to have me on telly show.
More like a Jimmy Savile. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I will stroke your leg.
I'll take out these days, man.
Yeah, if you want your leg stroked, I'll charge you £5 if you're over 17.
Sorry, you can't, just carry on, just carry on.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for butting in there.
It's alright. But, we just do it for a laugh. If you like say stuff to us on the streets, or when we're like, whenever you see us and you like, you go, oh, why did you do this? In our heads, we're thinking,
fuck off.
No.
Sorry.
I wouldn't say fuck off, but like when you're like full on skitting and that, like going, oh, have you seen this? Have you doing this? Have you seen this and that? Like, I had something made on me that was posted on TikTok. I found out about that within an hour, not even an hour really. People saying that I had learning disabilities. Like, even if I did, why the fuck would you like care? Like, honestly. And I put it on my Snapchat story because loads of my mates have autism, and I just thought it was like fucking harsh because I've seen them get absolutely bullied for years because they have autism. They're just like everybody else.
Exactly. I think people who like bully people for disabilities, bully people for like any bullying in general, I think
harsh, innit?
Even like a bad YouTube comment, and you could get like loads of good comments, but one bad YouTube comment, it does affect people, and I think people need to realise like you are like kind of destroying somebody's life without you knowing it.
Like the Sidemen, they said it the other day that Simon took loads of hate to heart, and he said on his Twitch stream, I think it was Twitch, it might have been something, it must be Twitch. He said he had like a 4-hour conversation with KSI, and KSI was like cheered him right up basically. But like I was saying, if you guys know a certain thing that's said in a video or something that happened in the video, do we care really?
No.
About comments, but some might take to heart. But end of the day, we're winning because you're clicking.
Goodbye, camera.
This phone's going absolutely nuts. Me man. I'll ring her back later.
We'll ring her back. How long we been?
Fucking
How long we been rolling now?
38 minutes. I'll just cut this out.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever, bye. Bye. Bloody hell, calm dude.
What's going on?
Oh! Right.
What time you want to end this? What minute you want to end this podcast on?
I'll be done now, mate. I haven't that else to say.
So,
See you guys.
peace out.